Hello folks, this is Delta Motions here, bringing you a tutorial to how to script basic Firefight. Essentially Firefight that anyone could do in a few scripts. You'll be able to have your own Firefight mode. Just listen carefully. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to the object menu by pressing X, and you're going to scroll down to gameplay and go to the AI section. And what we're just going to do is going to grab one AI spawner. Right now you just need one. We're going to open up its object properties by pressing X and then the right bumper. Then we're going to scroll all the way down. If you look here, you can also change where it spawns, how big the spawn radius is for all those AI. And then you're going to want to change the team to Eagle. You could choose a random unit. You can choose up to 8 different units for your AI wave, or just spawner. The max wave can be 32 AI. And what you want to make sure you're going to do is make sure it's triggered by script, which means when the script tells the AI to spawn, it will spawn rather than just setting up a game. So now what you're going to do is hold Y and scroll up, and this will open up your script menu. This is how you enter the menu of scripting. This is where all the headaches happen. Then you're going to press X and it's going to open up like an object menu. And then you're going to scroll all the way down to events. Once you open up events, I'm going to show you 3 different options you can choose: on gameplay start, on game start, and on round start. Basically, on gameplay start is whatever script you have, it will be triggered when the player is able to control the player, right? When the player is able to move around and shoot, that's when everything works. On game start is once the game is loading in, that's when the script is triggered. And on round start, when the round starts, when you see the intro camera and everything, that's when the script will be triggered. Right now we have on gameplay start, and that will trigger everything. So now we're going to delete all of that and focus on the gameplay start. So now you're going to press X, open up the menu, and go into AI waves. Now you're going to select the add wave to wave manager and connect it to 2 diamonds to connect these 2 codes. Boom. Now for this to work, you have to open up the script properties by pressing X and right bumper and change the wave manager to default. It has to work like that. Now you're going to go back into the menu, and then you're going to open up and select the wave. When you have the wave, you're going to put it right on the left side of the wave manager, select wave, and attach it to the wave on the wave manager. Same thing with the wave, you're going to change it to wave type default. And if you don't, these will not work. Now you're going to open up your object menu and scroll down all the way to basic variables. Variables basic. This will give you the object list and your object reference, and that way that's how you're going to be adding spawners into the script, and that's essentially how you're going to be adding waves. So you're going to connect the object list to the AI spawner list in the wave code. That's how these two connect. Now to get your spawner in, you're going to select your spawner, open up the node graph, and while the spawner is selected, hold Y and add object reference, and boom, it's instantly there. It's the easiest way. So now that we're going to test AI waves, we're going to duplicate these 2 spawners. Now we have 2 spawners. And just for the sake of the test, we're going to add a different AI unit. That way you're going to know the difference between waves, and that's going to be a brute sniper. Same thing, select it, open up your script menu, hold Y, and add object reference. And boom, you have 2 scripts. Now, these are going to be copied and pasted, and this is going to be our second wave. The way this works is that the wave manager is like a list, a shopping list, and you go down the list like foods and groceries you're going to buy. But in this sense, it's AI waves. So when the AI is done, it'll go to the next, whatever's next in the list, which is the next wave. And now I have a third wave. And essentially this is how you're going to be copying and pasting it, and this is how you build up waves. Now what's going to spawn is up to your choosing, and here we're going to add both spawners to this list, and we're going to connect it just to save up scripting space. We're just going to connect them right there on the dot. We have 2 objects list, and now you're going to see how this works. As you can see, the first AI spawned, and since it's on Team Eagle, it's on my team. So now that you know that it spawns and such, we're gonna just switch the teams real quick on both of them. Sorry if I was on my part, that was my bad. I am new to this, but hopefully this is helpful to you guys so far. And what I will do is I'm gonna scroll all the way to the back with the bumpers and scroll all the way down to AI and settings, and there's gonna be an option called deathless. You're gonna turn that on so that way you don't die if they kill you. Boom, first AI down. Now you see this is second wave. Now the text that pops up, that is my bad. I didn't know I had that in. I was testing out some scripts in the map, and that will not happen with your maps or your games. These AI are just going to be spawning wave after wave, and you saw in the final wave both AI spawned. That's how you're going to do it. You see it's even working. I mean, the text, even as accidental as it is helping to signify the different waves that are going on. Now we're going to show you wave options. I'm going to go all the way up to AI waves and scroll down to wave options. That way, this is going to help you like add more like different ways of experiencing your waves, and more. You can make it more like Firefight. Now, incoming messages, we're going to change that to true. It's going to tell you, basically it's going to tell you reinforcements when the next wave is playing. Outgoing messages, if you turn that true, it's going to say 5 enemies remaining, 3 enemies remaining, 1 enemy remaining. And there's a third option with delay spawn until budget. If you have so much AI, 32 AI is the max, it's just going to wait. It's once there's room, they're going to start spawning. That's how it is. An extermination percentage, you can add that to your current wave. If the extermination percentage is, let's say, 60%, if 60% of the wave is like dead, eliminated, the next wave will spawn in. People like to use that to say like campaign section and make you think that there's continuous waves of AI, even if you're not eliminating the whole wave. They're gonna keep spawning over and over, but in reality it's just an extermination percentage. And you saw there's reinforcements, the messages saying reinforcements and everything. Now all you need right now is a map, and then you can add these spawners everywhere. You can add this very simple code anywhere, and it will give you this Firefight experience that you want. Obviously, there are much more complicated areas. There are much more complicated ways of doing it. There's ways to do endless waves, like where the game just won't end. You can see that, for example, on one of my maps called Mount Musa. If you want to see the extermination budget, the wave options code at like working its full beauty, you can go play Operation Valkyrie, another one of my maps, and that will give you a better idea of like. I even believe Operation Valkyrie, you can forage on it, so that way you can even open up the scripts and look at the work that I've done and give you an idea of how to do things. So I really hope everything helped you guys out. I hope this made it easier for you guys to make Firefight maps. I hope it's easier for my friends to finally help me script. And yeah, thanks for bearing with me in my first tutorial ever. So thank you so much.